Information browser categories allow us to create custom sorts and views of a table to display lists of information. They are a very powerful tool when dealing with programs that have limited customizable options. Information browser categories are also the basis for building custom list APIs, another great tool we'll discuss in future videos. Enter a name and a description for your information browser category. At this point, you should know what the master table will be. Enter it under the master table field. The used by program must have CMS 100 selected. Once you've populated those fields, click Next to continue. For our purposes, we would like to also display the customer name in the list. Knowing that customer name is not part of our main table OO head, we will need to relate our table to a customer, the customer master table. This will allow us to bring the field CUNM and use it in our list. We are now ready to simulate our new list. Right-click on your newly created record and under Related options select Simulate List. This is now sort of a virtual report we can utilize on screen. We can customize the sorting orders and views of our virtual report directly from this simulation screen. For our example, we want our users to enter a salesperson ID prior to the information displaying on the list. In order to do this, we will need to select a sorting option that has salesperson as the first key of the sort. In our tenant that happens to be U7. We can now select this sorting option to be used in our sorting order by right-clicking the record and clicking on the option, Select. Now that we have our sorting option selected, we can choose Salesperson in the drop-down number of filters. We would also like to have a range within our virtual report based on the lowest status of the order header. We can accomplish this by entering the name of OO head's lowest status field in the Selection Field 1 section. Once we confirm the Our Selection field and click on Next, we are ready to set up our view. For this configuration, we will be adding and changing the parameters of the default view created by the system std0100. Select the view in CRS020 and click on the Change option. We can now begin adding all of our desired fields to the view. While in CRS016, you can also change the length, number of decimal places and edit code of the fields as you add them. For more information on the fields, click on one of the boxes and press the F1 key to read more about them. Once we are done, we can click on Apply and hit the F3 button to return to the view selection screen. Right-click on your new view and then click on the option, Select. Click Next to move through past the text panel to return to CRS022 and then press the F3 key. You now have a functional virtual report. We can test our parameters by filling out the available fields on the screen. This is to catch any possible mistakes and ensure we have all the fields we need. If you want to add more fields, it is possible to do so through the Edit View button at the top right of the grid. Note that if you don't see this button, you do not have the necessary authorization and will have to navigate to CRS020 to edit the view. Under Manage Columns, search for the field you need and check the box next to the name. In order to confirm the additions, you must click the Save button. Your field will now be part of the view. Our virtual report is now ready to be added to a workspace widget for our end users to access. The next step is to bookmark our screen with the parameters you want as defaults. We will use this bookmark to create a direct access link to our virtual report and allow our users to interact with the filters we have added. Give your bookmark a name and optionally select a folder if needed. Click on the Save button to save this link to your OS profile. To add your bookmark as a link in a widget, you must have a workspace already created in your tenant. Otherwise, to create a workspace, click on the navigation menu and under the Workspace section, click on the option Add a Workspace. Select the option titled New Workspace. Give your workspace a new name. Select the widget option and then click on Continue. You will now add a widget to place your bookmark in your workspace. Click on the button, Add Widget, and on the search bar look for the widget titled Menu. Add the widget by clicking on the plus icon at the top right of the card and save your changes. You now have a place to add links to programs, virtual reports, or even just plain text. To add the bookmark we saved, click on the three dots at the top of the widget and select the option, Add Link from Bookmark. Click on the bookmark drop-down and select the bookmark you saved earlier. Additionally, select an icon for the new link and click the Add button. The bookmark link to access your virtual report is now ready. Click on it to navigate to the virtual report we created. The report will open in a new M3 tab ready for you to use. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.